Hello guys, girls and YouTubers, and welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to be changing the inner tie rod gaiter on a Mini R50. It's a common problem, they do seem to split, and the drive shaft gaiters seem to split and perish. So this is not a new project, unless you want it to be. Let us know in the comments. There has been a slight delay in videos because I've been experiencing a lot of issues with my video editing software and especially the audio side of things. So I've been working really hard to try and resolve those issues, and this is, I'm hoping you can notice the difference. But without further ado, let's get into this job. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and let's crack on. So this is the inner tie rod boot that we're going to be changing. It has perished and has failed the MOT.
15mm nut, 5mm Allen bolt. So we'll remove this. Possibly have to take this arm off. Slide the boot off. If this nut and arm is original, I believe it should be a 15mm, but in our case, it's a 17.
Now that we've removed the tie rod from the hub, I'm going to put a mark with a marker pen just so we know where everything is, so we can put it back in the same way so our steering remains the same. It's just a reference point. This is really going to help so you don't have to have it stuck in again. Right, just going to crack this retaining nut off. This what holds the tie rod in place after you've had the tracking done. So we're going to loosen this off, remove the tie rod arm, and then count the turns off so we get it roughly back in position. We should get it quite close.
I'll count the turns off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Now the next thing to do is remove the old gaiter. So we're going to break off the cable ties. I'm using a pry bar to get right down in there, and I'm just going to use some snips and wire cutters to remove this one. And now we can pull off this old gaiter. on to removing our nut now. I'm going to keep the mark on there. It's really not essential, but as I'm going to keep the mark on there. That's why I'm using these adjustable spanner or wrench to get this nut off, so the mark remains. It's not really essential, but that's what I'm going to do.
It's on you. Boop. Got the cable tie on already.
Right, so on to the reassembly now. Now we've removed the old boot. So all I'm going to do is push this back into place. You can hear it pop, and then cable tie it on. Just to seal it up and make sure no dirt gets in there. And then that's it really. We'll put the arm back on and just do all the bolts back up. For doing our final tightenings, I'm going to put the tie rod back in with a nut and try and line everything back up to where it was. Now we counted the turns back on. We counted 17 off and 17 back on. Now yours may be completely different, but in my case, it was 17 turns. So we're lining everything back up to our marks, tightening down on that nut, and then I'm gonna do up the tie rod nut here. And that is essentially the job done without changing our tracking too much. You may want to go and get an alignment if you're worried about it. If you're having difficulties with the tie rod, sorry, with the ball joint, just give it a few whacks with a hammer. And if you're still having difficulties, then you'll need to use a 5mm Allen key. As you can see, we've got that pretty close. I didn't draw the line exactly straight, so now I'm going to torque the nuts up to around 60 Newton meters. And if you want to check out some more content on this Mini, I have got a couple of videos, one on the drive shaft, the gator, and I've also done the drop links. So if you want to check those out, you can do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And hopefully I'll catch you again soon.